Romney has come under fire since the Supreme Court's decision because his position on this tax issue has been at odds with every Republican. That, of course, being, and they're saying, that the health care law was, in fact, just a massive tax hike. Today, in his first interview since the Supreme Court's decision, Romney tried to clear things up. I mean, have you changed your views on this? I mean, do you now believe that it is a tax at the federal level, that the Supreme Court has said it's a tax, so it is a tax?
Well, I said that I agreed with the dissent, and the dissent made it very clear that they felt it was unconstitutional. But the dissent lost. It's in the minority. And so now the Supreme Court has spoken. There's no way around that. You can try and say you wish they had decided a different way, but they didn't. They concluded it was a tax. That's what it is, and the American people know that President Obama has broken the pledge he made. He said he wouldn't raise taxes on middle-income Americans. Not only did he raise the $500 billion that was already in the bill, it's now clear that his mandate, as described by the Supreme Court, is a tax.
Does that mean that the mandate in the state of Massachusetts under your health care law also is a tax?
Actually,
and that you raised taxes as governor?
Actually, the Chief Justice, in his opinion, made it very clear that at the state level, states have the power to put in place mandates. They don't need to require them to be called taxes in order for them to be constitutional. And as a result, Massachusetts' mandate, was a penalty, was described that way by the legislature and by me, and so it stays as it was. The Chief Justice said that states have what's known as police power, and states can implement penalties and mandates and so forth under their constitutions, which is what Massachusetts did. But the federal government does not have those powers, and therefore, for the Supreme Court to reach the conclusion it did, that the law was constitutional, they had to find it was a tax, and they did. And therefore, Obamacare is a tax. Like it or not, it's a tax. That the issue of the uninsured should be dealt with at the state level, and each state can create their own solutions to meet the needs of their people.
You say on your website that you would nominate justices in the mold of the Chief Justice John Roberts. Now that he's voted to uphold this law, would you still, knowing what we know now, nominate a justice like John Roberts?
Well, I certainly wouldn't nominate someone who I knew was going to come out with a decision I violently disagreed with, or vehemently rather disagreed with, and he reached a conclusion I think that was not accurate and not an appropriate conclusion. But that being said, he's a very bright person, and I look for individuals that have intelligence and believe in following the Constitution.